seas are just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh, the fall storms are funny.
Welcome back, everyone. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by.
So for the storm, we're doing pretty well. We have a very strong anchor set. So far it's been pretty manageable. The wind is actually blowing us in the same direction as the swell, so we're not feeling the swell too uncomfortably.
I'm imagining Shelly's turn to hook the new fish.
Yay!
Ah. So I know she hasn't shown you the injury yet, but the last time we tried to pull that really big bonita tuna up, it kind of the line really kind of almost tried to cut her finger off. Pretty thin line. We use pretty high stretch stuff, so no more hurting Shelly's little finger when she gets the big fish out of the water. So got the big hook.
Nice.
And for Shelly, the big two-hand jobber.
Oh yeah.
So now we gotta practice hitting the fish with the hook. But that's the hard part.
Yes.
It's like you hook it on the pole and then you gotta try to gap it.
Yeah.
And it's not always as easy as you think. It just gap it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So that's all I was doing.
Okay.
Just contemplating life, catching big tuna some more. What I'm really hoping that demonstrated is you'll notice out across the water, which is what I was just trying to hopefully show you, is that the coloration shimmer, so like the way that the shine of the sun glistens off the water, will change as the wind changes its speed. So the calmer, the slower the wind, obviously the more shiny the water's going to be. And if you look out here, you'll see bands of darkness where it looks like it's been scuffed or it's not polished anymore. That's a band of higher pressure wind. So you've got an increase of wind coming right there at that demarcation between the light, which is just shiny water, and the dark band, which is rough, not shiny water. So I'm hoping that kind of came across. We'll see how it did. I don't know. Check it out. Peace.
Oh, the fall storms are funny. So now we hit out on this side in Lockie on Laros for a night and maybe two. Anyway, because we had south winds and this was a great protection for that. We still had a little bit of wind that came in, but nothing like the extent that was blowing outside off the island. So we're now still having south winds, but we'll have additional swell from the south and southwest, and that actually would come directly into here. So we're gonna hook around to the other side back to where we were, and that will protect us from the swell. We may have a little bit of wind, but nothing that's unmanageable. So around we go. So we know this side, let's see, that would be the west side of Laros, right? That we're on now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the west side of Laros is almost always chopped up. And so we know it's gonna be a washing machine out here, and it is not disappointed. It's all over the place. Oh my goodness. This never comes across on video as much as it is, but the seas are just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Choice made.
And a good one.
And I have kept.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the swell that we are leaving. Woo! I think it was a good choice to leave. So we were debating whether or not to go to Sploosh! You just got splashed.
Random way.
Yep. Yep. Splash right over the side. It was perfect. Oh, I wish I'd have gotten that. So yeah, this is a pretty rough ride. But we were trying to decide whether or not to go on to the other side of the island or if we should go on to a new island called Patmos, which we haven't been to before. And Cass made the decision to actually just go back to the other side of the island. And we are so glad about that decision, now remembering that the west side of Leros is always chopped up.
It's been stormy all night.
Yeah, and with the added storm all night.
Stormy seas.
Yeah.
So they're big.
Yeah. So we have some really big choppy seas out here, and it would have been really rough to be going because it would have been going across this chop. And instead we'll be out of this chop pretty quick because we'll be at the end of the island and we'll hook around to the other side and we'll be out of it. But otherwise, we'd have been in this for 4 hours. Just, yeah, would have been beaten into it. But anyway, good choice. So we haven't been back to Zero Campos yet since we've been back in Greece. So we actually decided that we're gonna go check out this anchorage and see. Right now it's projected to be protected from the swell. So we were motoring by it, and if it's good, we might as well stop here. So we'll go see, we're gonna take a peek, and if so, should be good. Should be good. And when we just came by it, I don't know, a couple days ago, it was empty. So it might be empty again. We'll see. We'll see what we get there. That's nice and tight. So now the wheel lock is all in place. Another step that we take care of is actually the bridle on the chain. So we're gonna show you how we set that up.
Oh, hello. Come with me, shall you? Shall we? Shall us? Shall we all? Oh no!
Okay, so now that we have set the anchor, the next step is to actually put the bridle on, and everybody has a little bit different version of their bridle. This is just how we've done ours that has worked out for us. So it's just a really one single long rope with a bowline loop in one end, and in the middle of the rope, another bowline figure eight, excuse me, thanks. Yeah, a figure eight with a loop, a bite. And so we're gonna put the figure eight with the bite on one cleat, the single line on the other, Then I'm gonna take my hook and latch it on, just like that. And then hold tension the whole time. So now I'm gonna lower this down while I'm holding tension. Especially over that roller. And then once you get to the other side, make sure you maintain that tension, otherwise it will pop off and you'll have to do it again. And I just get it to where it's a nice, just generally a tight tension, but not overly tight yet. Can't forget the bucket. I undo my clove hitch that's holding my lid up. All tucked away. Then I take this and I'm taking the rope and pulling it up over the windlass and then pop it onto it. So now I have tension that's coming off of the main chain, so the pressure for the anchor is not being held by the windlass on the chain. We're taking the pressure off of the chain by using the bridle that's hooked on the chain to then pull it back through. The tension goes around the windlass onto a cleat, and if anything failed on that cleat, we have a backup cleat in place. So now you can see on the water, we're pulling against the wind. Oh, we're not pulling against the wind right now. And it's just a loop in the water. When we pull tight against the wind, that stretches out and it is tight together. All tucked in. And it feels good up in here.
Yeah.
Good choice. Back to Cerro Campos. It's nice. We like it here.
I do like it.
Yeah.
We do like it. I do
Yeah.
like it.
All tucked in for the next flow to come through.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our video, like and subscribe. And don't forget to join us next week.